All right guys, so welcome back or to the channel. So we had painted our front bumper and we just wasn't happy with it. So we went ahead and sanded it back down. We got it back wet sanded. We're gonna lay some sealer back on this thing, lay some paint down and some clear on this thing. Let's see how it turns out this time. So stay tuned and let's get to it. All right guys, so we went ahead and did our front bumper. Had a couple imperfections in it I just wasn't happy with, so I went ahead and sanded it back down and resprayed everything on it. She came out really well this time, so we're gonna go ahead and get this back together, let it cure properly, and we'll get on to the next part of the build. Stay tuned. All right, so we have a quick update, man. We've been working hard trying to get some imperfections out of a couple parts, but here goes our grill that we fixed. I mean, we bought a new paint gun and man, it laid down some clear. I mean, you can tell, just look at it and see it. Also, we did disassemble the grill. So we do have the two bars over here. We went ahead and painted. I mean, it laid it down on them. So tell me guys what you think. We'll catch you guys in the next video. Just a little update for you guys. All right guys, so we're working on the excursion rebuild project, doing a Ford emblem for our grill that we went ahead and painted. We went ahead and got a new emblem. So we're gonna start taking that apart. So what we're gonna do is drill out a couple of the plastic things and then I'll show you when we get it apart. I'll show you guys how to take it all apart and get it disassembled and get it painted. All right, so here's our new Ford emblem. It's for the 11 to 16 front end. So it has on the back side, they mold these things together. So we're gonna have to drill out each of these plastic melt points. Once we get it apart, I'll show you guys what we're gonna paint, what color we're gonna paint it. So let's get started on that. All right, so we got the little D and the little part right here on the F. We got that taken out. So next thing we're gonna go ahead and do is drill these ones out right here, all along there. And then we'll get the other part, this center section of the blue out. Then we'll make our way to the other part of the blue. So let's get started on that. All right, so we got all the little tabs drilled out. There's a good bit of them on there. One of them cracked all the way down. Luckily it didn't go all the way into the blue, but there's quite a bit on there, if you can count them. So we got all those drilled out. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the ring around the Ford out. So let's get started on that. So here's our emblem disassembled. Came apart in 5 pieces actually. We have this is what holds the little D and the little part of the the F on. Then you have your big piece of blue and then your surround. So that's what we got so far. So we're going to get these blue pieces prepped for some paint, and then we'll get started on that. We also went ahead, we've been working on some body work. We wanted to make sure this thing was almost perfect, as good as we can do it. So we went ahead and resanded the hood down. We got it super straight at this point. Just wasn't happy with how it turned out, so we're doing body work a second time. So we got this thing ready to go again. We're gonna lay some paint back down, some white paint back on it, because I did go have a spot that we went through right on the edge of it. Let's see if we can pick it up. Right there, tiny little spot right there and right there. So we did have a couple little spots that we had to fix. Had one run over here that we had to take care of. So we wanted to go ahead and make this thing perfect. So we sanded it back down. We're going to go ahead and lay some white paint back on this thing and then lay some more clear on it. So we got our emblem laid out. We're about to lay down some base coat on it. So let's go ahead and get these things prepped with some prep all. We'll go across them with our tack rag and lay some paint down on them. So here's our Ford emblems. We just got the white laid down on it. She turned out pretty good. So here's a close look of how she's looking so far. This is just the base coat so far. Give us a couple minutes and we'll lay down some clear. So we got our clear laid down, and she turned out really well. Kind of hard to show it in the shop lighting, but we'll get some outside shots of her shortly. And we also went ahead and redid our hood. We just wasn't happy with it, so we wanted to make sure everything came out just like OEM. So we went ahead and wet sanded the whole thing and resprayed it. Came out really well this time. There's a little bit of trash in it, but it looks really good. I'm happy with it. We do have a couple other updates that will be coming in our next video. We got to re-clear the fenders, but they're ready to go for that. And we have our bumper. It's almost assembled. If you guys have any ideas on a powder coating color, what would you guys recommend? You know, we got the Cummins red engine, but we wanted to go ahead and, you know, we got to shorten our drive shaft, and we have some brackets and stuff. So we was thinking about getting some stuff powder coated, along with some, you know, painting our frame and some new shocks and different things. So if you guys have any recommendations, let us know and we'll go with that color. Catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.